So then guys, with the announcement of the iPhone 17 models coming in just a matter of weeks, I for one am super excited about this, and I know you guys are too. So today we're going to do another round of the top 10 leaks we've heard for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And let's get started right away with number one, and that is that the actual material of what the iPhone is going to be made out of is changing this time round. So that's right guys, the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max is going to be made out of aluminum this time, or aluminium where I'm from here in the UK. It's not actually going to be made out of titanium this time. We've been hearing that we were going to get a mix of aluminum or aluminium with titanium, and that is not going to happen now. It looks like we're going back now to just strict aluminium or aluminum inside of the actual iPhone for the main material. But then for the second big leak that we heard about for the iPhone 17 Pro Max is that the actual back of the iPhone, just like this dummy model that I've got right here, is changing. As you can see, we've kind of got this new kind of square design on the back of this iPhone this time round. The actual LiDAR sensor, the flash and the microphone has been moved to the other side of the iPhone. But if you actually have a look at the three circles of the cameras, you can see they're a little bit more spaced out this time, especially that third one on the side. And we think this is due to a new camera upgrade, what I'll tell you about in just a second. But as much as I've got this white iPhone right here, for the third big leak we've heard about is that finally Apple are going to bring out some new colors for the Pro range. They're actually going to dip into a brand new palette of a new color, and that's going to be an orangey kind of color like you can see right here. And there's also going to be a dark blue color too, what's going to be added. So what we're going to essentially have is a black, a white, we're also going to have a gray color, a blue and an orange available for the 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max this time. Now, moving on for this, for the fourth big leak we've heard about, and this is the front-facing screen, or the front screen we've actually got this time. It's actually going to have an anti-reflective coat. Maybe it might be something similar to like the nano texture that we get on, say, the iPad Pros and the MacBook Pros that came as an option last year. This looks like this is going to be coming to the likes of the actual Pro models. This is great news to hear, because obviously if you're in direct sunlight or artificial light and you can't really see your screen that well, then obviously this will really help out. What is great news to hear. And with this, for a fifth big upgrade we've heard about is that the actual dynamic island on this actual phone is actually going to get a bit smaller this time round. So if you're not a big fan of that dynamic island and everything like that, it gets in your way of watching videos and whatnot, and if you're scrolling around, well, it's going to get actually a little bit smaller. And another thing to actually go along with that for this same leak here is that the actual camera inside of it in that dynamic island is going to be a 24 megapixel camera this time round. This is the first time we've had an upgrade ever since the likes of the 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max that this camera is going to be updated to 24 megapixels, and like I said, that dynamic island is going to get smaller too. Now, moving on from this, for the sixth big upgrade, and this is going to be one that I know you guys are really happy about, is the batteries are going to get bigger at last inside of the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max, and potentially that the 17 Pro Max could actually finally get a battery over 5,000 milliamps this time. We're expecting the 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max to be slightly thicker this time round, and it will accommodate a bigger battery. So this is great news to hear, but there are other enhancements what's going to make the battery going to be even longer too, what I'll tell you about in just a second. But just quickly guys, I want to tell you about the giveaway we're doing on this channel for this right here. I'm giving away an iPad Pro to one lucky subscriber at the end of September time. And this is no ordinary iPad Pro. This here is a 13-inch OLED M4 iPad Pro, and it's also got 1 terabyte of storage. So that means it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, and as I like to call it, the full fat version of the M4 chip. So a 10-core CPU and 10-core GPU inside of it. Plus, also, this is a cellular version of the iPad Pro. And like I said, one lucky subscriber out there is going to get their hands on it. And to enter into this iPad Pro international giveaway, all you have to do is just two things. The first thing you need to do is right now, is just put down into the comments below of what technology devices you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it's going to be a new iPad, maybe it's going to be a new iPhone, maybe it's going to be a new MacBook or iPad, maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be, say, a Nintendo Switch 2, a DJI drone, I don't know. Just put it down into the comments below right now. Now, the other part of the giveaway is going to be happening at the end of September time, and this is the second part, what you've got to listen to, and that is I'll be making a video around there where I'll be giving you even more details about the iPad Pro giveaway, including a form to fill in, and most importantly, when I'm going to do the live stream to give away this iPad Pro. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss out on that video. Plus, you want to be a subscriber too, because obviously I'm giving this away to a subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, tending to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people, best you can see right here. Please do report them. So, moving along then, for the 7th big upgrade. You know, I was telling you about the battery life just before that section just then. Well, the good news is that we're also going to be getting that new A19 Pro chipset inside of it. And we've been told this is going to be even more efficient than the A18 Pro, and yet still more powerful as well. It's probably going to be overall, with the NPU, GPU, CPU, if you mix them all together, we're going to get around about a 25 to 30% increase in speed there, and yet it will also be even more efficient. So this is great news to hear that we will be getting this. Plus, on the fact in this same leak is that we're also going to be getting that new modified version of the C1 chip. So this basically means a custom modem made for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So this means that your 5G cellular, and then obviously the likes of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth technology, this is going to be even more efficient again. So this is really, really going to help out this time round. But then after this, for the 8th big leak that we've heard about, is that also to go with that A19 Pro, we're going to get 12 gigabytes of RAM this time. No longer we're going to have 8 gigabytes, it's going to be 12 gigabytes. So this is great news to hear. So if you've got multiple apps open, and obviously if you want to use more kind of Apple Intelligent bits and pieces when they finally do come out properly, then you'll be able to use them with that 12 gigabytes of RAM. But then for the 9th big upgrade we've heard about, and that's all to do with the rear camera. Like I talked about earlier, I said the camera positioning's changed a little bit this time around. Well, there's a good reason for that. The telephoto camera this time is going to be a 48 megapixel sensor, but we've also been told it's going to be an 8 times optical zoom capability inside of it as well. So this means that your actual zooming is going to be even better than before. And I, for one, am super excited for this to obviously get up more closer to things with the optical zoom, and then also digital cropping should be even better too. So obviously your digital zoom will be beyond even that 25 times zoom that we have like now with the 16 Pro and the 16 Pro Max. And then finally, for the 10th big upgrade we've heard about, is that we're also going to be getting dual recording this time round. So because of that A19 Pro and that 12 gigabytes of RAM, also these better cameras as well, well, we've been told that you'll be able to record yourself and also record your subject, or recording what you're looking at, and you'll be able to get your reaction of what you are looking at what you're staring at. Maybe you're looking at a beautiful landscape or something like this. You'll be able to get that reaction recorded at the same time. So this is great news to hear that this is also coming along to the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, there are lots of other features to mention as well, but obviously I haven't had time to talk about them today. But obviously, if you do want to hear about them, then make sure that you definitely subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Plus, also make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for the latest Apple News reviews and also comparisons too. And on that note, it's time to go. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button as well. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.